Greg, just your thoughts on the match to start, I suppose.
I think the only thing that was missing today was a goal. I mean, the guys couldn't have played any harder, especially this is the fourth game in a short period of time. I think they dominated the game basically from the first minute to the last minute. I think probably their only real chance of goal was probably 12 seconds into the game, and then after that, not much really more that threatened the whole game. I honestly don't know. I think we had 34 shots, I heard. 35 shots, the most ever is 37, I think I heard. This is dominating a performance as there has been, but we don't have the goal to show for it, which is, you know, the only frustration in that room right now is that we didn't get the goal to show for it in the 3 points. But I think everybody is proud of the effort and the work, and I asked them to come out tonight and go for the game from the beginning. And because I thought we were very slow at getting started in the last home game and the home games before that, and I felt like they had their foot on the gas from minute 1 to the last minute. So you know, sometimes you need a little touch of quality, a little touch of luck, some different things maybe on some of these, you know, final balls that are bouncing around the goal, opportunities on goal. You know, just a little more quality, like I said, or a little more luck in the final product, but I couldn't really be happier with the effort and the performance, really.
Greg, it's just one game, but given the shot disparity, do you have enough firepower when Josie isn't on the field?
I think we need more. I think that's been evident for a while. So that's something that, you know, we definitely have to consider and have talked about. But yeah, we got to work on that.
Do you think players are being a bit too tentative inside the 18 with the ball?
I don't know if it's tentative. I think, you know, sometimes the way teams are playing us at home, they've got a lot of numbers and there's a lot of guys in front of the goal. And it's not like it's an open shot and they're trying to get a better shot because there's just numbers between the ball and the goal. And so I see a little hesitation, not necessarily because I think they just don't see the path that the ball is going to get to the goal, so they try to readjust it, and half those times we don't end up with a shot at all. So I think it's, again, teams have committed a lot of guys behind the ball against us at home especially, and I think, you know, in some of these situations we're just not seeing their shot, and we're hesitating a little bit because we're trying to find a little better shot. And like I said, sometimes that just means no shot too often.
Were you surprised that Ben didn't start his big attacking 3? Like, didn't bring him on until the second half?
I don't know. I don't know if I'm surprised. I thought he would, but you know, they're also in a series of games in which they play, I think, 3 in 6 days. This is the second. They got to play another one. Obviously, their hedge and their hope was that they could try to protect their goal with basically 9 guys, and especially through the first half. I don't know if they felt like it would be quite that uphill for them, but clearly they you know, they're here to try to protect their goal as much as possible, get something on the break. It's been a formula, in fairness to Ben, it's been a formula that has worked here for a couple of teams in the past, so why not? You know, they've played in a 3-4-3 or a 5-4-1 for most of their games this year, so it wasn't a unique style, but we just gave them really no opportunity to get anything going into the attack, and so it just ended up, you know, so many numbers stuck behind the ball for them in between us and the goal, and we just we weren't able to get that. You know, I guess we had one incredible look in the first half that we hit off the crossbar off of a second chance from, I don't know, 5 yards maybe. So I mean, we had some reasonable to really good looks, and just weren't able to do that. If you score, then the whole thing opens up and it becomes a different looking game. But they were able to survive the way they were going.
Was Josie's heel injury a last minute occurrence?
Well, the last couple of days in training, he'd been in, he'd been out. He had switched to running shoes to try to get his work in, but his you know, soccer shoes were bothering the heel. It was kind of a game day sort of thing to see if he would turn the corner in a short period of time. Today he said he felt the same as he did yesterday, and yesterday he didn't make it through training, so he didn't feel like he could get it done. So we had to go a different way.
Greg, what can you say about Michael Bradley today?
Yeah, I thought he, along with everybody else, were very good. I mean, I thought, you know, his reactions, especially on the defensive side, to be able to read plays and get over to help guys to snuff out things. Because the only thing they were really going to have on the day was probably on a counter, and he took up really good positions to see where the ball was going to come out. I thought he was fast and aggressive to get over to wherever the ball was coming out to help whoever was, you know, contesting the ball. And obviously with the ball, he's always the guy who kind of gets things going for us, switches the ball from side to side. But really, you know, where I thought he was outstanding was just on the defensive side and being able to, like I said, work to read and snuff out some of these counterattacks that enabled us to help control the game for sure.
Do you take solace in the fact that at least you got the clean sheet, which have been pretty hard to come by for the team this year?
Yeah, look, I take solace that I thought it was a good performance from beginning to end. We're all really frustrated because if there was a game this year we thought we deserved 3 points, and we might probably be today. But in the end, you got to put the ball in the back of the net. But having said that, happy with the performance, more than happy with the effort and the commitment and the intensity that the guys played with. Very happy with the clean sheet, especially our ability, like we just talked about, to protect ourselves from the transition and the counterattack, and to still be able to dominate the game like that, but still protect ourselves was an important message for us today as a team, that we can do that and we can be reliable in that way.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.